Now live from Palin Music Studios in Springfield, Missouri, it's Wake Up with Greg. Here's your host, Greg.
Hey, good morning, friends, and welcome to Wake Up with Greg. It is Monday. I am Greg Rosander, your host with Palin Music Center. As I just said, it's Monday. Let me say it one more time. It's Monday. Monday morning. It's 8:30 a.m. Central Time here in the good old USA. And I'm just happy to be here because it's a beautiful day outside. It's a beautiful day inside. Finally got this AC figured out, so it's nice and cool. At least it is now. All right. So what's going on, y'all? Hope y'all had a fantastic weekend. I certainly did, aside from a few minor home projects that didn't go quite as planned, but hey, you know, those things happen. So here we are. I am here every weekday morning, 8:30 a.m. Central Time, to share the internet's coolest instruments with you. These are instruments that are available for you to purchase on our website at palinmusic.com or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006, and we can chat about it. I've got some trumpets for you today, trumpets that are all on special on the website in one form or another, some that are blowouts, some that are used, some that are just cool, you know, so there you go. Got a whole crew already on the chat this morning. Good morning, Sax Boy. Missed you on Friday. I don't know where you were, but glad to have you back. Peyton, my brother, good morning, my friend. Yes, I did grill some fancy meats over the weekend. I did a tri-tip last night with I used some Meat Church Holy Cow, and then I overlaid that with some Meat Church Texas garlic and herb rub. Oh man, layers of flavors. It was just delightful. Did some Dragon's Breath corn on the cob that I talked about on the show last week. So yeah, man, good cooking. How about you, brother? Any good cooking this weekend? Sax Boy, I have fallen in love with the Yamaha tenor saxophone. I played it for the first time today, and it was amazing. Awesome, Sax Boy. Glad to hear that. Mom is here. Good morning. Mike, hello. Greg, good morning. Good morning, Greg. Max, everybody's here. I can't see that one down at the bottom there. Is it Lachlan? I don't know how to say it, but you ever visited out of the country? Yes, I have visited out of the country. Been to Scotland, I've been to Germany, I've been to Japan, I've been to Canada, Mexico, France. I think that's it country-wise, but yeah, those are ever growing. Italy's on the list next, I think. Vanja Perovic, hallelujah. Alberto is here. Good morning, Greg. Sir, man, I got a whole crew this morning. It is a beautiful day, and everybody's here to have some fun. So good morning to you. Let's get this show started. You know who we are and what we do. We've got cool instruments, plus I'm going to share some music and share some fun with you. And then, of course, we've got the live chat going on. So guys, hit all the buttons. We're in the 1330s now. Thank you so much on the subscribers. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. More importantly, hit the share button so you can send this to all your friends, family, relatives out there. Have you ever been to New Zealand? I have not, but it is on the bucket list to do. Want to go out and go to Rohan out there from Lord of the Rings. I'm sure you guys get a lot of that. It's like, Lord of the Rings, there's way more to New Zealand than Lord of the Rings, right? Okay. I was on a musical on Friday. I played drums and bass. Awesome, Sax Boy. I feel like this show's just going to be me talking with you guys. Forget the horns, forget all the cool stuff. Let's just chat and have some fun, right? So we're going to do a lot of that still. So this show may go on for like a couple hours. I wouldn't mind. It's a lot of fun, right? All right, so we're going to talk about some instruments. You got to do the like, comment, subscribe, share, and bell icon, all that good stuff. So yeah, thank you for being here. Let's get this party started. Give a fine, warm Monday morning greeting to my buddy Jordan. Good morning, Jordan.
Good morning. What's up?
What's up? That's all we got. Jordan's still waking up. He hasn't had his Hawaiian coffee yet.
I haven't.
Nope, got to get on that, buddy.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll need to fly to Hawaii real fast to get some of that.
Let's do that. Let's do a live stream from Hawaii.
Ooh, I like
A
that
Hawaii
idea.
coffee plantation. Yeah, we can go to Hawaii and we can get some pineapples and some Spam. Did you know that Hawaii is like the Spam capital of the world?
I
It's
did
like
not.
their favorite processed food product, I guess.
Well, I don't care
for
for
those of
that.
you folks out there in Hawaii, correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know what it is about your deep love for the spam that you've got out there. Let's see. How do they make the tenor sax so dark sounding? Love it. How do you stop the octave key from sticking up? Well, if the octave key is sticking, either you've got some binding keys or a weak spring or something, or it's just out of adjustment. So if you're unfamiliar with how to adjust that, take it to your local shop and have them tweak it. It's probably not a difficult fix, but you definitely don't want that octave key sticking. What else we got on there? How do you make it so dark sounding? The dark sounding of the saxophone is going to be based on a lot of things, primarily your mouthpiece and reed setup, the neck, the materials that the horn is made out of. A silver-plated horn is going to be darker than a lacquered horn. A copper horn is going to be darker, silver, all the different things, rose brass, copper, all that stuff. So we can get into all that. So let's dig into our first horn of the day so we can get that party started. We said good morning to Jordan, right? We said good morning to you?
You did,
We
yeah.
did. Okay, good. So let's
Yeah.
do that. I got my fancy white gloves here.
Fancy white gloves. What other clothing items do you have on today, Greg? Why don't you
other
tell us
clothing-
about
What other clothing items?
specifically just your shirt and watch?
Yeah, well, I don't have any fancy socks on or anything else of interest to you, but we can talk about the shirt. The shirt is one of my new shirts. This was a surprise gift from my mom. It's a Tommy Bahama. Really pretty colors here. It's got a lot going on, really. It's got kind of a checkerboard graphic maybe with some palm fronds and other kinds of leaves and flowers. I just love it. It's super comfy and, it's Tommy Bahama. You can't go wrong with Tommy Bahama. Thank you, Mom, for the awesome shirt. Kermit the Frog is here. Good morning, Kermit. With your name, Kermit the Frog, I should tell you that I reread the book, It's Not Easy Being Green, this weekend. Man, a lot of great stuff in there by Jim Henson. Quotes by Jim Henson and other people that worked with him and his kids and so on. Just really inspirational. The guy was pretty amazing. So, and so was quotes from Kermit, quotes from Gonzo, and quotes from Ralph the dog and Dr. T or Dr. Tooth, whatever. All right, enough about all that. Let's dig into a horn, shall we? Let's get these gloves on. The first item up for bid today is a Yamaha Xeno professional trumpet. This is a YTR 8345 GS. So what do we have here, folks? We open this one up. This is one of the used horns that we've got on special on the website today. And we've been having some website technical glitches this last week. It sounds like we may have gotten them ironed out today. So if you haven't been seeing the instruments that I've been talking about, that's probably why. But so keep checking because they should be back and rolling today. So here we go. Yamaha YTR 8345 GS. This is a professional Xeno series trumpet, large bore. We have a gold brass one-piece hand-hammered bell. We have the Monel pistons. We've got some gold trim on the top and bottom valve caps. Traditional slides. This is not a reverse lead. So I think it's a 460 or a 462 bore. I can't remember specifically. But this is a killer horn. Great lead horn. Great for a jazz group or rock, pop, funk, R&B kind of situation. We've got the traditional water keys. We've got the third slide stop on there. Third slide finger ring. First slide thumb hook. And all of the goodies that you could possibly want. Jack says, trumpet, I play that. Well, welcome to the show, Jack. We've got all trumpets today, so stay tuned. We've got some other cool ones to show you. All right, so this is the Yamaha YTR 8345 GS, G for gold brass, S for silver plated, large bore, professional trumpet, Xeno series. Check it out on the website, palinmusic.com. 417-882-7006. You got the mother pearl key touches on the finger buttons there. And I think that's all of the detailed specifics you need. Really nice double case. You can fit 2 horns in this case or 1 horn and a bunch of mutes and other accessories. So, and it's a super killer screaming deal here, folks. $23.95, right? For a horn that is normally $32.95. So, you got $1,000 off right off the bat. So come and check this one out live on the website, palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call, 417-882-7006. Driss LMR, hello. Good morning, welcome to the show. All of you new guys that are here to the show for the first time today, let me know where you are watching from. I would love to hear. We've got international viewers like crazy these days and people all over the states. I'm here in Springfield, Missouri. I would love to hear where you guys are from. So please let me know in the chat and I'll give you a shout out. Driss says, sorry, we don't see anything from the what? The name of the trumpet? Is that what that line says? I can't, it's kind of...
There's a heart in front of it, I can't see.
Yeah, down at the bottom. The next one I'll show you, you can see the name on the trumpet there. I didn't give you a close-up of that, my bad. So we'll do that on the next one for sure. But it is a Yamaha on that first horn I showed you, the Yamaha Xeno series. So, all right, so that is the first horn of the day. Next up we have coffee.
And then music.
Music, okay. So the music that I want to share with you today is from a fantastic artist by the name of Gregory Porter. Gregory Porter is primarily a jazz vocalist, and this is a shot of him. If you know who he is, you know who he is. He's famous for this kind of big hat that he wears that kind of covers his whole head and the back of his neck. I guess he's got like some surgery scars or something on the back of the neck that he doesn't like to show. So it's just kind of become his trademark, which is really cool. This guy's a phenomenal artist. His voice is just like liquid love. But he is, I've got a interesting personal connection with him. One of my closest best friends in college, his name is Lloyd Cornelius Porter, and he's Gregory Porter's brother. Gregory, and Corny is his nickname, grew up in my hometown of Bakersfield, California. And we went to school together, Corny and I, and he was, kind of my best friend that helped me through a really kind of rough time in my life when I had just gone through a really horrible breakup and was kind of depressed and whatever. And he came along and snapped me out of it, and then I met my beautiful wife, and it's all good now. But a sad end to that story, unfortunately. We did lose touch after college, and sadly I found out last year, a year or two ago, that my good friend Corny got taken out by COVID. So he is no longer with us. So my thoughts and prayers go out to his family, certainly still to this day. Thoughts and prayers, everybody says that, it sounds kind of trite. So let me just say I'm just sending love. So I met Gregory once way back in the day, before he was a known artist. And he's done a lot of collaborations with some amazing folks. Jeff Goldblum, if you know Jeff Goldblum from the Jurassic Park films and many, many others, legend in the industry. He is actually a phenomenal jazz piano player. So they've done an album together. Gregory Porter just recently did it was at an event that was a tribute to Sting, or Sting was receiving some kind of award, and Gregory performed his song, It's Probably Me, and man, laid it out. Probably as good, if not better, than Sting's version of the song. Hard to say that, but you know my feeling on when you cover a song. But the song that I'm going to share with you from Gregory Porter, because you guys all know my love for all things Disney, this is an album that came out a few years back called Jazz Loves Disney. And Gregory Porter sang the iconic Disney song, When You Wish Upon a Star. And it is delightful. It is so good. It gives you just all the warm feels that you could possibly want. So I will add this. In fact, let's do this right now. Boom, I'm adding it to the playlist. For those of you not in the know, I have created a Wake Up with Greg playlist on Spotify that is open to the public, so anybody out there can listen to it. And it has every song that I've ever recommended on this show. And we're coming up on 7 hours worth of music now, because today is episode 75, if you can believe that. Holy smokes. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. So check that out. Let me one more time. The song, When You Wish Upon a Star, the artist, Gregory Porter, the album, Jazz Loves Disney. So check that out. Listen to this guy. You will thank me, I promise. He is just So smooth and so great. All right, Gregory Porter, When You Wish Upon a Star, Jazz Loves Disney. There you go. That's my musical selection for the day. Driss says, I have a brother who's a professor of trumpet. A question, sir, which is better, the piston or the quays? Don't know if I can answer the question because I'm not sure what a quay is. Are you talking about like the rotor style trumpet that has the, because that's a European style horn. I'm not 100% sure. Personal preference, probably. I know a lot of German bands use the, in a lot of symphonic situations, use the rotors, if that's what you're talking about, the quays. If that's not what you're talking about, let me know, because I may be way off chart here. But here in the US, pistons are the preferred trumpet setup. And the next trumpet on the docket is no exception. So let's just go ahead and crack this one open and see what we got, right? Sticking with Yamaha for this next round. Still waiting to hear where you guys are all from. Driss, where are you watching from? Jack, where are you? Lachlan, you mentioned New Zealand. I'm assuming maybe you're in New Zealand. The Sax boys got to go. All right, love you, brother. We'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Thanks for being here. All right, so yeah, let me know where you're watching from. I would love to hear. Next up on the bid, or on the docket here, we have a Yamaha Xeno once again. Actually, no, I'm sorry. This is not a Xeno. This is just their standard professional trumpet. This is the YTR 6335. And this is just the standard lacquer finish horn. But this is a pro grade horn. This is a great all-purpose, all-around here. Good medium large bore. Everything yellow brass on this guy. I think no, it does have a gold brass lead pipe. So you get a little added warmth because of the extra copper content in that horn. But this is a great all-purpose horn. You can do anything with it, you know, concert, symphonic, orchestral, jazz, pop, rock, blues, you name it, you can do it. So what do we have here? Pretty standard features. Let me zoom in on that logo this time. I don't know if you can see it. It's the Yamaha logo there. No fancy engraving or adornments or decoration on this horn, but you do get the mother of pearl key touches on the top. All standard clear lacquer finish on this. Single braced traditional tuning slide. You have the first slide thumb hook, third slide ring with the third slide stop lock, if you can see that there. So all that you need in a good, solid, reliable, incomparable trumpet. Fantastic. Is it copper or plating? This one is neither copper plated or gold plated. This is just a standard clear lacquered finish over the yellow brass with the gold brass lead pipe. Not Comedic is back. Hello. Thanks for being back on the show. Good to see you. We've got the two water keys, one on the tuning slide, one on the third slide. Personal preference kind of deal there. Some people like it on the third, some people don't. It all is just a matter of preference. No other real bells and whistles to talk about on this here, other than this is a steal of a deal. We've got this one for less than $2,000 on the website right now at palinmusic.com. So you can check this one out. I think this is a 4 7/8 bell, if I'm not mistaken, or 4 3/4 inch bell. I haven't measured it and I didn't look at the specs, but we're within the ballpark there, so it's all good. So there you go. One last time, Yamaha YTR 6335. Live on the website right now, palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. This one also comes in that double style case, so you can fit 2 horns in it, or 1 horn and a whole bunch of extra goodies. Driss says, wow, I love copper. It will remain my favorite. Thank you, sir. Well, copper is really a unique metal for musical instruments because the resonance properties are a little strange on it. It really takes a little bit to push it, but once you push it and get that horn to resonate and vibrate, get the metal to get moving, the sound is just warm and rich and luscious and delightful. So I do love copper myself. So Serpico is here. Play something. Serpico, I'm not a trumpet player. My apologies. So I would not want to embarrass myself or offend you guys by trying to play the trumpet. I have played a couple other instruments on the show before. Not my best moments, I'll be honest, but I do play. I'm a saxophone and clarinet player, so we can do that. What else we got going on? Driss is from Morocco. I was just talking about Morocco the other day. No, Morocco, Monaco, whatever, both of them. Completely different places, I know, but yeah, it was Monaco because they got the Formula One Grand Prix going on over there, and all the rich people and all the fancy cars and all that stuff. All right, but Morocco isn't. In Morocco, I watched the movie Almost Famous last night, and you know the character of Penny Lane is talking about how she's going to go to Morocco, and she's going to take William with her, and they're going to go and be completely different people in Morocco. And then she ends up going to Morocco at the end of the movie, which is kind of cool. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. It's not a big spoiler, though. All right. Can you play a little piece for us? Like I said, Driss, I can't do it today because I am not a trumpet player. But thank you for asking. I appreciate your interest in my playing abilities, whether they are legit or lacking. We'll see. All right, one more sip of coffee. And what's next?
Something cool.
Oh, something cool. That's right. I'm just distracted by all the talking here, which is fine. So something cool. I don't really have big visual aids for this today, but my wife and I went to the Springfield Botanic Gardens this weekend. And if you're ever in Springfield, Missouri, it is a beautiful place to go. It's comprised of several gardens that are put together by a variety of groups throughout the city. But they have a Japanese walking garden, which is gorgeous. They have a butterfly garden and a butterfly house, which is where these pictures are going to come from. And they have rose gardens and hostas and redbuds and just all of these different gardens that you can just walk for days and just have a beautiful day. It was a gorgeous day on Saturday. We went and had a little picnic, had some wine and some charcuterie, some snacks and stuff. So, but the pictures that I wanted to share with you are from the butterfly house, and check out this one first of all. This is a ginormous moth from the butterfly house. And this guy's got like a 6-inch wingspan. You can't really tell from the phone, but this thing is huge. I mean, massive, gorgeous moth. And then there's others. Whoops. Wait a minute, my phone's messing up here. All right, let's get this fixed here. Here's another little guy there, little butterfly. So the thing is with the botanic gardens, we've hit many of them around the country and around the world, really. Went to a beautiful Japanese garden. Of course, they just call it a garden in Japan. But when I was in Japan, here's another butterfly, really beautiful. I don't remember what these guys are called, but in any case, I wanted to share them with you. We lived in Chicago. The Chicago Botanic Gardens are amazing. Mendocino, California, that's where I first kind of fell in love with the dahlia flowers, if you're into dahlias. Uncle Ken is on the show. Good morning, Uncle Ken. Love you, brother. I'm glad you love the shirt. My mommy gave this to me. Here's a caterpillar from one of the butterfly. Will soon be a beautiful butterfly. And then my favorite shot of the weekend is this guy right here, because this one was outside of the butterfly hut. So just out in the wild, in the natures. And so the thing with botanic gardens is they are curated natural art. So the art of nature, you can call it creation, if you will, and the just amazing variety of plants and animals and creatures that are out there, the sheer beauty of it all. It is the earth's art. It is God's art. It is whatever you want to call it, but it is something to get out and enjoy. And there are botanic gardens all over the country. I'm sure there's probably one in your hometown, if not very close by. So get out there and experience some beautiful nature. And of course, you don't have to go to a botanic garden to experience nature. Just get out in nature and find the wild stuff, the wild plants, wild flowers, wild animals, all that kind of stuff. But my wife and I love to do that. So Mendocino, we did Chicago. We've done here in Springfield, of course, down in Arkansas, the beautiful gardens and walking paths around Crystal Bridges. Where else? I said Chicago. I don't know, there's just a whole bunch of them all over the place. I think we did some when we were in Scotland and in Germany as well. So get out there, guys, and experience some nature. Let me show you my pretty butterfly one more time because it's so pretty. Pretty with the pink flowers there. I don't know what kind of flower that was, but it was just a gorgeous deal. So super fun, super relaxing, super enjoyable to experience nature, the art of nature, guys. It'll take your breath away almost every time. So yeah, do that. That's my simple, cool thing for the day. Like I said, I don't have a lot of visual aids to go with that, but get out and hit some botanic gardens, will you? And enjoy some flowers and plants and creatures. Good day, Mr. Gregory. Does that mean you're leaving, Driss? I hope not, but if you are, thank you for being here. Good to see you. Let's jump into the final horn of the day. We're switching brands. We're switching over to the Bach Trumpet Company, part of the Conn-Selmer conglomerate. Vincent Bach was the originator of the Bach trumpet family. It started out in, I think, is it Mount Vernon, New York area, somewhere out over there. These are still made in the US, certainly. Check out the case. I mean, they're very traditional, nice wood shell, hard shell case with the leather kind of alligator or lizard style appointments on the handles and on the ends with the brass hardware. Again, quite a roomy case, I think. Not a double horn case like the Yamahas, but certainly huge accessory pocket in there. And this is a horn that we've got on special as well on the website. This is the Bach LT 180S37. So what does all of that mean? Well, the 180S37 is their flagship universal standard, the horn by which all other horns are judged. It has the 37 bell with the medium large bore. This is the LT version, which is the lightweight. So we've got a lightweight yellow brass bell, hand hammered one piece with the bright silver plating. Got somebody's been touching this horn without some gloves, getting it all fingerprinty. Shame on you guys. All right, so the detailing, you can't see it too well because there's not a lot of it on there, but Vincent Bach Stradivarius, he calls these lines of trumpets. Yamaha's got the Zeno, Bach has the Stradivarius. Other companies have their thing to indicate a high level of performance and professionalism. And that one was a little tight there. So medium large bore, double braced traditional tuning slide, third slide lock on the third slide ring. First slide hook, mother of pearl key touches, all bright silver plated. This is the 180 or LT 180S37. So you got a little bit of an added resonance weight on the bell crook here. So yeah, to kind of counterbalance that with the lightweight bell. This is a really lightweight horn, so it's going to project to be very vibrant, very bright sounding, very edgy, good for a for a good symphonic orchestral soloist there would be fantastic for that, but great marching band horn as well. Get a lot of good projection from that lightweight bell. So that is that. That is the Bach LT 180S37. Pro horn live on the website right now, palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call, 417-882-7006. Did you get all that? I started going like auctioneer on you. I apologize. It's Missouri. It happens. Billy Long kind of taught me that. I don't know where I'm going with that. All right. Just stop. All right. Get yourself together, Rosander. All right. So there it is. That is the Bach trumpet live on the website right now. So, and you can check out the inside of this case. Really kind of beautiful, elegant. You got the blue plush interior with the embroidered Bach logo. Very nice. Without sounds, sell it to me. All right, well, just click the buy now button on palinmusic.com and I'll sell it to you. I'll ship it to you today. I'll be happy to. Would love to. All right, so that's the final horn of the day. So what's the last thing that we do here, Jordan, before we bid our fans a fine farewell?
Share some wisdom with us.
Share some wisdom. All right. So this comes from the American physician, poet, and polymath Oliver Wendell Holmes. How do you say that? Holmes. 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 Oliver Wendell Holmes. Famous for his series, The Breakfast Table, back in the 1800s. So older stuff there, but check out his works. He's got a lot of great stuff. Oliver Wendell Holmes says this about music, and I find this kind of interesting. Take a music bath once or twice a week for a few seasons. You will find it is to the soul what a water bath is to the body. Right? Washing your soul with music. A couple times, it says, what does it say? A couple times a week, twice a week for a few seasons. So just make it a habit. Get out there and just wash yourself with music. Immerse yourself. Get under the water of music and just float in it and blow bubbles and do all that kinds of stuff. Because music is cleansing. It will clean your soul. It will clean your heart. It will make you feel good. And you're going to love it. Not comedic says very wise. It is very wise. One more time. Let me just lay it on you. Take a music bath once or twice a week for a few seasons. You will find it is to the soul what a water bath is to the body. You're going to love it, guys. All right, we are narrowing the end of We are near the end of our show. We are at the end of our show. We're not near it. We're there. This is it. We're done. But before we go, let me first, LK just signing on right at the very end here. Good evening. It's already 5 p.m. here. Remind me, LK, where 5 p.m. Well, I mean, you got to be in Europe somewhere because I know it's like 5 p.m. in Sweden. So are you in Sweden as well? I can't remember. Sweden, Norway, Finland, maybe? Help me out here. Anyway, all right. So that's the show, guys. Let me leave you with my parting thought for you. Helping people make meaningful music is what we do. And when you're ready, I'm here for you too. Hope to see you soon. We'll be back tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.